Let's learn how practically we can apply al-Ikhfaa. First of all, we mentioned that we have the letters of al-Ikhfaa are these group of letters. And inshallah, within this small series, we are going to take one letter at a time, inshallah, and we are going to study it, all of the probabilities that we may have found this letter, if it is inside the word, or if it is between two words, or if it is at the end of the word, like Tanween followed by that letter, inshallah. And I will give you, inshallah, practically how can you make this Ikhfaa sound. You should make sure that you listen from yourself to the same sound. For sure, we are trying to do our best during these videos, but this lesson particularly need a professional teacher to help you to perfect your recitation, inshallah. And let's go dive deeper into it. First letter, inshallah, we're going to study is letter Ta. Letter Ta, we are going to study letter Ta with three different probabilities. The Ta letter with Ikhfaa may be happening between two words, like this, with Tanween. And we may have Ta and Noon together between two different words, or may have this Noon with Ta, or Noon followed by Ta, at the same word. So let's apply this. First, if we have the Noon and Ta at the same word, we said that we have Kaf, Noon, Ta. These are the three elements we need to look at them when we do Ikhfaa. Number one, Kaf, and the Noon we have Ikhfaa here, and then the letter Ta. I'm going to read it as number one, Kaf, number two, Ta. As I am reading, Kut, 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 like this. So first we need to pronounce letter Kaf, okay, which is the letter before letter Noon. Then we need to get ready to make the sound of a Ta. Kut, 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 like this. The tongue, we need to make sure the tongue is away from the Noon articulation point. Not kun, kun. No, the tongue should be away from the gums because it is not clarity, it's not real Noon, it's not Idghaam. And then we are going to move now to the Ta. Kunt, kunt. I need you to realize what is the position our tongue is going to be in. Kunt, kunt, kunt. So after making the Kaf Dhamma Ku, going to the Ta, and the tongue will be at the same position, but let the tip of the tongue away from the gums. Hold it for 2 counts. Kunt. Make sure the back of the tongue is open, 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 and the throat is completely open. And then go to the Ta with a clear Ta. So it will be kuntum, kuntum. Don't be busy with making the sound from nose like kuntum, kung. I hear lots of sisters do like this, kung, closing the tongue completely as it is letter Kaf. Then making the sound of a kung, this is wrong. So the first example is kuntum. Make sure to listen for yourself that this is the sound. Kuntum. Next example, if we have letter Noon and letter of Ikhfaa are located between two different words. So Noon Sukun is in a word, Ta is in another word. We mentioned that we have 3 elements we need to take care of. Letter before Noon, letter Noon itself, letter after Noon. So we are going to get ready from the Mim to the Ta. As we are going to read Mat, Mat, Mat. No, we're not going to read Mangt, Mangt. No, not Mangt. It's Mat, Mat, Mat. Okay? So first we need to pronounce letter Mim, Ma, T, Ma, T. Get ready to read letter Ta, the letter that's coming after Noon. Then we need to keep the tongue away from the Noon articulation point, not to make man, man, not man, it's mat, mat, like this. And then we are going to keep the tongue at that position. Yeah, again, keep it at that position and make the sound from nose. Then make the sound of it 2 counts and then produce clear Ta sound. So it will be mat, mat, not mant. Don't make the tip of the tongue touching the Noon articulation point, and this is so important. Next probability, we may have Ikhfaa can happen between Tanween and the letter of Ikhfaa following it. So tanween followed by ta letter, we mentioned that we have three important elements. The ta letter itself, then tanween, then another ta. So here, in that example, we have ta, noon, ta. But we are not going to read it as a ta, noon, ta. We are going to read as, get ready to read tat, tat, tat. And I need you to make sure always with the back of the tongue. There is no close. The back of the tongue is not closing the throat. The throat is open. You should always keep the ta as opening your back of the throat. The back of the throat should be open. The beginning of your throat is always open. Yeah? So we have ta, then ta. Get ready. From the ta, going to the other ta. As you're going to read ta, ti, 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 t, tit, tit, tit. Yeah? Then hold that position. Make the tip of the tongue away from the gums. Let the back of the throat open. Then make the sound for 2 counts. Hold for 2 counts. And then go to the next ta after that. So it will be jannatin, tint, not tint. Yeah, it will be 2 counts. Tinta, jannatin tajri, jannatin tajri min, like this. These are the 3 probabilities that may happen for ikhfa with letter ta. So practice yourself, and if you need any help, for sure, never hesitate to send me back. Jazakumullahu khairan for watching. Catch you next lesson. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.